Hello and welcome to Doubles and Trebles. It's Pieman here, and I'm here to run you through the World Cup of Darts 2022, which starts on Thursday, the 16th of June. What is the World Cup of Darts? Well, as the name suggests, the tournament is an international event with 32 nations represented, all battling to call themselves world champions. Kind of like the Football World Cup, to be honest. Teams are made up of 2 players per nation. Generally speaking, it will be the highest 2 in the world rankings from each country, though some of the smaller nations do have to hold qualifiers to determine who's going to represent them. From there, the teams are then split into a random draw, and it is straight knockout to determine the winner. All in all, you have to win 5 matches with you and your partner to call yourselves world champions. Now, the format sees both singles and pairs games take place. We don't see a lot of pairs darts these days in the PDC calendar, and that unique element is what makes this tournament so fun. I love it personally, but it does split opinion. Naturally, a lot of the smaller nations are only just emerging in the world of darts, so it's great for them just to be there, although we have seen our fair share of shocks over the years. The competition only started in 2010, making this year the 12th edition. England have 4 titles, as do the Netherlands, Scotland have 2, and Wales 1. Naturally, those 4 are going to be among the favourites for glory in 2022. And on that note, let's have a quick rundown through the main contenders. So Wales are the favourites for the tournament at a general price of 2-1, and it isn't hard to see why. The pairing of Gerwyn, Price and Jonny Clayton is a fearsome duo, with the two having tasted success in this very competition back in 2020. That victory arguably kick-started Clayton's rise to the very top of the game, while Price obviously is a former world champion. They get on really, really well, these two. Love playing for their country and are very worthy favourites. But with a couple of shaky performances from both on TV recently, they might just be worth taking on. England come next in the market, and this year's representatives are 2 of the game's most informed players, Michael Smith and James Wade. The pair have both played for their country at this tournament before, but never as a duo, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Wade has enjoyed a fantastic Premier League campaign this year, only losing out to Michael van Gerwen in the semi-finals, while Michael Smith is the most informed man on the planet, winning 6 events in the last few weeks alone. So at 5-1, it'd be no surprise to see them go very close. Then it's the Netherlands, who are all the way out at 13-2, and that is purely and simply because Michael van Gerwen is not playing. The Premier League champion is going to have some surgery on a long-standing shoulder problem, so the Dutch are instead represented by the duo of Danny Noppert and Dirk van Dijvenbode. But don't sleep on these pair. Noppert might not be a big name, but he did win the UK Open and is a very, very capable player, while Dirk is one of Dart's most exciting talents on his day. If they click, that 13-2 could look massive. Australia are a 12-1 chance, and they are my idea of the value selection in this market. Damon Hetter has arguably been the standout floor player of the year, winning a Players' Championship and making numerous finals and semi-finals. He looks ready for his breakout moment to me, just like Jonny Clayton did a couple of years ago in this tournament, and he's partnered by the wily veteran that is Simon Whitlock. Whitlock seems to save his best darts for this very tournament, just as Damo was telling us earlier this week.
Simon gets up for it so much. He's just a beast on it. He's a different animal when it comes to the World Cup. I don't know, he just loves playing for his country, and like we all do, I guess. But yeah, he's just a different animal.
You can check out the rest of that interview on the channel straight after this video, but to put it simply, we're back in the Aussies for glory. Finally, it would be rude not to mention reigning champions Scotland, who are also a 12-1 chance. Peter Wright and John Henderson shocked the world when lifting this title last year, with Henderson, who was considered to be a weak replacement for the absent Gary Anderson, played sensationally alongside the world champion. Can they do it again this year? Logic says no, but they are coming into the tournament as underdogs once again, and if Wright turns up firing, you just can't rule them out. There are plenty of other nations we could mention too. Northern Ireland, with the experience of Daryl Gurney and Brendan Dolan. Mensah Suljovic and Roby John Rodriguez made last year's final with Austria. Willie O'Connor and Steve Lennon have had success with Ireland in the past too. My 2 dark horses to watch are Poland and the USA. Poland, at a general 40-1 chance, have Krzysztof Ratajski returning to some form under the radar, and he has a very capable partner in Sebastian Bielecki, while the USA pairing of our good friend Danny Baggish and emerging talent Jules van Dongen could do some damage in an interesting little part of the draw if on their game. Hopefully you're now feeling sufficiently clued up on the World Cup of Darts. It's going to be a great tournament this year. Let us know who you fancy below in the comments, and thanks very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please give us a like and do consider subscribing as well. We'll see you again very soon. Thanks for watching.